to our podcast, Culture Shock Therapy, where we get into a whole lot of therapy for all the culture shocks we experienced as third culture kids. We are your hosts. I am Shauna. This is my sister Tessa. And today we'll be getting into our 12th episode, Hireath, which is a topic which has come back
in multiple episodes already.
Yeah, so we thought we would finally go ahead and dedicate an episode to the topic. So do you want to lead the way?
How? So to get started, Hireath is a term used for a longing or a missing of a home or a place you can no longer go back to. And I interpret it more as a time than a place per se. Because, we've spoken so much about how we miss Singapore, but it's not just missing Singapore. It's missing the school we were at, the age we had, the things we did. Going back now would be great, but it's not, reliving exactly what we miss a lot. So we thought it'd be interesting to get into the whole idea of Hireath, being that we can be nostalgic in our own different ways. Which I never really thought you were nostalgic until we started doing this podcast. But there's a lot of things I'm finding out about you through this podcast.
Yeah, same.
Just like every time you do the intro, you start with "Hey y'all" or what is it? Or "Hey guys, welcome to Culture Shock Therapy."
I said welcome or welcome back.
Yeah, but I always think sorry, we're not home right now. Please leave your name and number.
Yeah, the voicemail that mom made me record when I was 11. When I had a pretty hardcore small town Tennessee accent going.
Yeah. So I always have that running through my head when you do the intro. But
hey y'all, welcome back to Culture Shock Therapy.
We're not home right now.
Yeah.
I mean, mentally you're not home right now.
Yeah, so. Exactly.
We're gonna see where today leads us because it is for both of us the first day of our vacation. And I mean, Shauna already on a daily basis doesn't have a lot of brain cells to use, let alone when you have this one face where it's funny what you're saying, but I also want to kill you. It's not really 100% you think it's this is funny, but the other face is I'm laughing because the cameras are rolling, but need to make up for not seeing you as much.
Yeah, no, my brain is legitimately fried. Actually, yesterday was on the last day for me, and it was for you as well before vacation starts. And I have one day I'm going to work this week, but I'm not going to be stressing that day. I came home and the whole day it was fine, usual energy going. I came home, I was just wiped out.
Crashed.
Yeah, crashed. And then I got a really good night's sleep. And this morning I was oh, good, we're ready to go and things. And after we just had lunch, and I was just I'm feeling so dead right now.
I mean, this sofa is great. We could both actually nap on it and just let that be the episode. Or we could do an ASMR napping thing.
I you know what? A lot of people think ASMR sounds tickles their brain. It makes me really
anxious.
Yeah, and it makes me really mad. If I hear people whispering or the
yeah,
I was stop. Quit it.
Same thing. I had this friend. I have this friend where I visited her last year, and she was telling me all about the ASMR thing she loves, and her boyfriend hates it. So only when she's really stressed out about exams, she's allowed to listen to ASMR, because otherwise he forbids it. I hate it too. It makes me really anxious. Just I hate being touched when it's movements. Kun. That's annoying.
That more, sends me through the.
I hate
no,
where someone's what do you call it? Kind of tickling you with their rubbing up and down your.
I don't like it either.
Yeah. And it makes, but Kun loves when I do that through his hair. So, but you know how you do what you want other people to do, you do that. So he's always tickling me, and every time I'll grab his hand, and I'm kind of yeah,
Yeah, I do that to Dylan as well. He'll gently go over my back, and I'm I know you mean really well, and but please stop, because it's
I mean, are we the issue that we're just too uptight and easily?
I think, I don't know, but sometimes I just think I'm just genuinely extremely overstimulated.
Yeah.
So if you're doing this barely touching thing, either fully go for it, or don't touch me, but don't do this this soft tickling type thing,
because I don't mind this, a hand on my leg, or when I'm falling asleep, if Kuno like throws leg over me, I don't
Yeah.
mind because it's weight and I like
Yeah.
that. But if it moves, no.
This just speaks to our neuro spiciness, I think, because we both, yeah.
I would almost want to say like let's dive into our other topic, but we promised this episode will
Yeah,
be about Hireath.
we'll get into that later.
Next week, which we're going to be wearing the same clothes.
For us, it'll be in about 45 minutes. But how are you doing? Because when you asked how I was doing, we've already covered like 4 different topics in the meantime, and it's been like 3 minutes of filming, so.
I haven't even asked you how you're doing.
Oh, I just got into it.
So for those of you who missed it, that's how Shauna's doing.
Yeah.
Not too great. I'm doing pretty good, but that's also because this morning when Bo woke up, Kuna's like, oh, you stay in bed, I'll get him.
Lovely.
Yeah, it was really, because this past week he's been, I don't know, just like at 4:30 he'll be like, ah! So that's really great to wake up to.
Yeah, it's a natural alarm clock.
I knew that yesterday would be a really long day because I had to drop Bo off at mom's at 8 a.m. And I had to work till 5:30 because at 5:30 I had a reservation like in the city where I work. So usually I would have just like, work home in the morning so you can kind of like save your energy. But I had a appointment at work at 9:15. So it was a really long day already. And then we woke up at 4:30 and I was like, are you kidding me? The one day that I need sleep? So then we just got up because, you might as well. But it turned out to be a really, 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 really productive day. Like my entire page is just filled with scribbles because I worked it off my to-do list.
Good for you.
There's like one thing I couldn't complete. And now it's 4 weeks of holiday. Like, oh.
Well, that's awesome.
And in less than a week we're flying for the first time with Boas.
Yeah.
So we're going to see. I'm excited.
Do you want to kind of get into a little bit? Because, I mean, I guess we have a really good topic for today, but we're also extremely scatterbrained and deep fried in the mind today. So let's just like take it a little bit slow. You want to kind of get into your holiday plans?
Yeah, sure. We're going to go to Bulgaria, actually, because that's where you planned your holiday last year. And
such a copycat.
Honestly, like I
It's okay. Copying is the greatest form of flattery.
But I mean, it's not just you. It's I just noticed how this is gonna sound so dumb, but like my friend, she has a baby as well. We hang out a lot, and her baby's a week older than mine, and she'll like read into everything about when to start what foods and how to do it, and I just kind of leech off of her because she'll be like, yeah, I'm giving chicken to her now. I'm like, oh cool, I can start giving him chicken and I don't need to do like the research because she's doing it so I can do it. And then I saw her recently using sign language for her daughter, just like really simple things so that before they can verbally communicate they can use sign language. So it's like that they want to drink, this is that they're done, and this is to eat. So I'm like, oh, chill, I'll start using that. And I feel like such a copycat, but it's just so nice and easy to.
And your baby's just like, what?
He just smiles at me. Like, yeah. He has no idea what I'm doing. Like, I'll sign to him. Yeah. So what about you? I didn't get into my holiday plans now, but that's fine. What are your plans?
So I have like this coming week off except for Wednesday. So I'm just gonna like take the time to be editing and preparing a lot of the episodes so that they go on like auto upload while we're gone. Getting things ready to go because we're leaving next week Saturday to go to Greece. 10 days. Extremely excited. Going on a snorkel trip. I'm gonna be doing something with bees. So you get to wear like those really cool suits and everything and see how
they're cool.
Bees?
No, the suits.
Oh, the suits. I mean, yeah, they're like, yeah.
It's a fashion statement.
Yeah, like... I wouldn't walk down the street in them, but it's pretty cool because you get to see how the whole like honey making process is being done and everything.
Being done.
Yeah. Wow.
You're so brain dead. I mean, we could also just make this a check-in episode where we just kind of like talk.
Sure.
I kind of like that. We'll get into Hireath next time.
Yeah. So whether or not it's like cool twist. With everybody else's plot twist. So what you see is probably not what you get.
No.
I don't even know what we're going to title the episode anyway.
What you see is not what you get.
Really? Yeah?
I don't know. You said it. I thought it sounded funny, but I
Okay.
feel like this is not going to be the first episode that people are tuning into. I think,
I would hope
um,
not. You know, we now
because
have watchers in Brazil.
and Greece and Israel and a lot of like places where I'm thinking I don't know anybody there, so
Mm-hmm.
that's really cool. Because Netherlands, Canada,
Yeah.
people that
Yeah.
are watching there, but I wonder who's watching there.
I wouldn't know. I don't
Yeah,
know
well, no.
anybody that lives in Brazil, so yeah. But yeah, I thought that was like a really fun little fact. I was like, oh, 9 countries now. I'm like, nine? Who's like the ninth? And I saw Brazil. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. So yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah, no, I'm totally fine with just doing like a check-in, chatting.
yeah, and I think everybody that's already been listening to this podcast,
Mm.
if they're surprised by how scattered this is, they have not been
Yeah,
listening.
but I feel like this is a little bit next level. Because this is both
True,
of our, we've just, like,
we're brain dead.
you've been working for 4 months again?
Oh my gosh,
Four
it's
months?
4 months already.
I've been working for like the past year. We're both just starting our holiday, so you're at that point that you're like, I
You've been
can't
working towards this
do
finish line.
anything.
Yeah.
Your body's just like, and your system just like collapsed. But that's why, sorry, sidetrack. I like to take the few days or this coming week before we fly to just kind of unwind and get
Yeah.
that all out of your system. Because I am someone who does tend to, when I've been working for a long time and then I have holiday, is my body just crashes. Like I get
Mm.
migraines and I get sick and things like that. So it's like now I can
You're
go
giving
through
yourself
all
the
of that.
chance.
Yeah, and then when we go to Greece, it's just like you're all there and you're ready to enjoy. And I'm so excited. I have this like countdown holiday app, and every day I'm like looking as if every day is not just one less day that you know we get to go. And we've been just like arranging everything, and yeah, so
Where are you guys going in Greece?
roads. Roads. Yeah. We went there 3 years back, but I had broken my foot 2 weeks
As you do,
prior.
like every so many years.
Yeah, yeah, I do tend to break my feet and ankles. Like that's something that just, yeah, comes back. But this time it was because we were in an accident, and then we went to go get an X-ray, and they're like, "We need to take you to the emergency room," and I was like, "Oh, why?" And they're like,
You're so dense at these moments, like just like when you guys crashed, and the first thing you were talking about is that you lost your
yeah,
keys.
but I feel like that was like a little bit of like the
Shock.
shock is because I was laying on the floor and the my scooter was like on top of me, and I was like, my keys are gone. And they're like, yeah, but that doesn't matter. Like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, my keys are gone. It's all I could think about at that time. We did find my keys.
That's good though.
Yeah, but anyways, so I just refused to believe that I had broken something because I'm like, no, no, this is like the first time in years we get to go on holiday, and then 2 weeks before we leave, I break my leg. So they put me in a cast like up to my knee, and then they had said, well, maybe in like 2 weeks right before you go, we could put you in this, like, I think they were like thinking about like this walker boot situation. And after 1 week in the cast, I was so over it. I hated it because you can't really do very much. You're dependent on everybody for everything.
Yeah, and you were living in a house where there was only a toilet downstairs, and
Yeah.
you slept 2 floors up.
Yeah.
So getting up and down the stairs in the middle of the night with that
I
cast
lifted
on.
myself up the stairs always because I refused to go up and down stairs on the crutches because I have in the past catapulted myself from top to bottom of the staircase on the crutches.
And these stairs were really steep as well.
Yeah, true.
So it's not
And
just the fear
carpeted.
of stairs, so it's everything together.
Yeah. So I had like come up with this whole plan of they're gonna put me in the walker boot, and then they removed the cast after a week, and it was so weird because usually you're in a cast for like 4 to 6 weeks, and they took it off, and you have your leg and your foot like this, right, to like keep it stable, and they took the cast off, and my foot just went ding. It was so weird.
Like
Yeah, it just went limp. I was terrified to walk on it. And then we were in Greece, and then I was like trying on different shoes and things, and like it would hurt my foot to put on not very stable shoes. I'd be like so angry, like, why is it painful? And blah 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 blah. And then Dylan was like, well, you broke your foot like 3 weeks ago. Like it's quite you shouldn't
normal.
be too surprised that it still hurts, you know? And I was like, oh yeah. But the fact that they took my cast off after a week warped my sense of time because it just makes you think that you've been
I
like,
mean, you were next level denial as well. You were just pretending your foot wasn't broken and you were going to be able to go on holiday and do everything. And in your head, the moment the cast was off, it's like, oh, it's not broken anymore.
yeah. But actually, it was very disappointing to discover that
And
it,
very like, what do you call that? Toxic to yourself.
yeah. Yeah. So anyway, that's why we're going back now because we had a wonderful time, but it does hinder you. So now we just wanted
And
to,
Dylan got really sick
yeah,
last
he got
time.
sick too, but he pushed through it like a champ and he was really like, making sure that I was okay. And so like we just want to go there and enjoy without any broken bones, without any sickness.
Okay, so I have an idea.
What?
Let's bubble wrap you for the next week.
I'm actually genuinely in the past 2 weeks and now just being more mindful of like how I'm driving, how I'm walking. Um, yeah, it
That's
just
typical for you two just to be walking. Oh, whoops, you just tore your ligaments.
yeah. I don't know why.
Are you gonna cry?
No,
The head was.
I don't know why that happens. But so yeah, we're gonna be going for 10 days, and I really feel like that's like the sweet spot. A week, it's just too short.
Yeah,
And 10 days, yeah, for an island that we've already been to, 2 weeks would really be too long.
yeah.
Um, that we can just enjoy and explore, and also at the same time really rest and rejuvenate and regain the energy to push through another year.
Because when you come back, do you still have some holiday, or
yeah,
you
we
going back
come
to work right
we
away?
come back that Tuesday in the middle of the night, and then that whole rest of the week I still have off,
Oh, nice.
and then I start that Monday again.
Oh, but that's a very nice like.
It's
Uh,
perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, probably like that Sunday before I go back to work, I'm like, oh, I should have taken another week. It's too short. But I feel like 3 weeks for me really is the sweet spot.
yeah,
And I've learned my lesson from this past year because I've had 2 times this year where I've taken a week off here and a week off there. I'm never doing that again.
they say in Dutch, één week is geen week.
Mm.
1 week is no week. It's not
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah. It just flies by. You don't really gain anything from it. If anything, for me, I felt like it added to the stress instead of that it helps you let go of stress. So
Maybe you just got to deal with your stress.
I should just take more time off. Okay, but yeah, I've been rambling for like 10 minutes
I mean,
now.
that's kind of the point of this podcast, right? That we're just talking and people listen to it.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys like have like plans that you're going to be doing, like what is your like highlight? What are you looking forward to the most for your vacation?
Honestly, I think the second hotel, because first we're gonna go to Saint Constantine and Helena, and we'll be there from like Wednesday night, Thursday morning till Monday morning. Um, and it's got these natural, what do you call that? Like ground pools? No, the bronwater. Like they use the natural water from the ground
Yeah,
and they pump it into the pools there
that's
for
really
the
cool.
spa.
Yeah.
And we have free access to the spa every day. With Bo, that's obviously not possible, but I can go down there.
Ooh,
Um,
lovely.
and I'm looking forward to like getting a massage, and I really want to shop a little bit. Just look at all the stuff. I really
Just
enjoy that.
enjoy vacation. Just
Yeah,
like everything is possible really on vacation.
yeah. And my whole idea was like, in the second hotel, we'll be there from Monday till the not the next one, like the Wednesday a week later.
Yeah.
So we'll be there for 8 days or 9 days. Um, it's a organic restaurant
Hmm.
who has mostly gourmet meals to because they aspire for the quality and it's all locally
Yeah, produced.
yeah, instead of like the quantity that some all-inclusives have that is like well, I mean, we had such bad experience with Spain 2 years ago that
Mm.
we didn't want to risk that anymore. And that's a full board hotel, so we have our breakfast, lunch, and dinner there, and then we can still go out if we want
Hmm.
to. But my idea was there's pools in both, and I want to like just I don't want to eat a bunch of crap. I want to eat good
Hmm.
and take care of myself and feel rejuvenated after the holiday, not bloated and
Hmm.
so I want to swim every day and just yeah, come back feeling very
Refreshed?
Yeah, and tan because I'm still so freaking pasty. But we've had bad weather here. Like we've had some sunny days, but we haven't
Yeah.
had good
It
summer.
hasn't really been a good summer.
No.
Yeah.
And then when we get back from holiday, I'll still have a few days off. Then we have a wedding. Koen's best friend is getting married. He was actually the witness at their
Ceremony?
yes, legal wedding. Um, and then I have more days off. Then I work one day, which I'm working from home,
Yeah.
so I can just like get by on everything that I missed in the 4 weeks. Because always when you come back from holiday, your mailbox is
Yeah.
so full, and it's really annoying to have appointments right away because then you have no time to get caught
Mm-hmm.
up. Um, and then we're gonna go to the theme park with our cousins.
Yes, I'm really
And
excited.
then the next day, I'm gonna go to a pumpkin patch with mom, and then we have the house tour. So there's just like the next 5 weeks of my life have a bunch of fun plans,
Yeah.
and I'm excited about that. So I'm just really enjoying life right now.
Are you going to the same pumpkin patch we went to last
Yeah.
time?
So if you want to come,
Is that the day of the
housewarming.
housewarming?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that's going to be a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
We should.
But they live closer now. The housewarming, so
Well,
that helps.
yeah.
It's only like a 50-minute drive instead of an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, but those are details. We don't need to like hammer them out now. Um, yeah, and last night I went to dinner with a really good friend, and that was really fun. And I had sushi again.
Yummy.
Yeah. So that's like my life right now. I'm excited. My hair is finally growing out. That's something I'm really happy about because I cut these bangs in May,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like right at my eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wanted bangs because I just wanted something differently, and I thought it would be cute, and it was cute. But you know how we talked about the sensory overload thing?
Mm-hmm.
Hair. I hate having hair when it comes to sensory overload. I can never wear my hair down if I'm outside because the wind will blow it in my face and I cannot
Yeah.
deal with that. So especially having bangs, uncontrollable hair, you can't put it behind your ears. It looks weird if you pin it back. And I'm starting to get like the postpartum hair growth here.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to wear my hair back too much because I want it to cover. But they're finally growing out and I can put it behind my ears and I can work it into my hair. If I wear a bun now, it's not anymore the weird
Yeah.
pieces coming
You
out.
can work with it a bit more.
Exactly, and it's becoming longer again because I hated that I cut it so short, but I
Mm-hmm.
just felt like I needed something fresh. But it's starting to get long again, and it just makes me feel more like me.
Yeah. Speaking of hair, my hair is now also in this weird phase that it's like between the long and short,
Take
and that
that. Sure.
you can't really do anything. Do you want to? Could you hold my mic for a sec? So
Reveal.
I wear it up a lot now because I'm like I really the past 2 weeks I don't know what to do with it, and I'm trying to be committed to grow out my natural hair, to not dye it.
But what do you mean you're trying to be committed? What's the
Well,
difficult?
I have my roots
Yeah.
are about this much now.
It's not obvious. Like,
Yeah, if I put it down, you might be able to see, but it's really
ooh,
messy.
it's getting long though.
So this is my hair now.
Talking your
Um,
mic, by the way.
is it presentable?
It's decent. You've got a bit of like.
My hair is always so poofy. Like it's really flat at the top and then
Look
it
at me.
just like
Yes, it's
it could pass for like a lion's mane.
This is cute.
Also cuz my hair is still a bit reddish.
But I mean, it's like castagna.
Mahogany-ish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks very nice. I like it, and I feel like it is a color where your natural hair growth that I see now, it's blending. It's not like you have
Yeah.
blonde own hair.
But that was so cuz yesterday or the day before I actually noticed it for the first time that I was like, "Oh, my roots are like maybe 4 or 5 centimeters now." And it's not even like a disturbing difference.
Yeah,
Like I feel like it blends in quite okay, which makes the growing
growing
out
out.
process a bit better. But the thing is, like, I really want to try to just hold on and not dye my hair. But I have this problem. I'm always bored with my hair, so I really like to change it every like 2, maximum 3 months. And it's been like 4 months since I last dyed my hair, and I'm so used to myself with dark hair. I've had dark hair for
But honey, your
like
own
10,
hair
15
is
years.
dark too. I mean, like I said, there's not much of a difference to be seen.
Yeah, but it's more vibrant. I feel like my roots are a bit dull. You
Yeah,
know,
but it
like
has like this kind of ashy undertone, and I like that. It could
ash
be
is
really
nice.
cool.
I'm like I'm wondering in like a year from now, I feel like the roots would then be maybe like up to here. like what it's going to be doing.
And the coloring that you have is going to fade more and more. You're going to cut it,
Mm.
you're going to wash it, so it'll be more and more natural. I think do it. Just grow it out,
Yeah, and
see
this
what it
is
does.
like literally this length is a year and a half of dedicated hair growth because in December of 2023,
Cut it to your chin,
I
yeah?
cut my hair to just underneath my ear.
Which looks really cute on you.
Yeah, but I felt like Edna from The Incredibles. Because I don't wear them when we film because the light would reflect in them, but I have really big glasses. So like those really big black glasses with my really short dark bob line, I felt a lot like Edna
Yeah,
from
the
The
only thing
Incredibles.
you need is like an oversized head and then
Yeah.
bobble around.
Yeah. So I hope in about a year that growth is doing really well. And like I remember our last year in Singapore, I thought my hair was short. I thought
It
my
was
hair was this length.
it
But
was
looking
so
back in
long.
pictures, it was like to my waist. And I was like, why did I think my hair was short? It was so long.
But you've always had a like complex when it comes to your hair and its length.
Yeah, I always think it's short. Like
Yeah.
now also I think it's short, but like
It's pretty long, honestly. It's
yeah.
like to your boob.
Yeah, but like if I'm like sitting up yeah.
I mean,
I feel like once it's like past the boob, then it's like long.
but then it's like really long, like headache long because pulling on your head.
But like ponytails and stuff now, like my hair is getting too heavy,
Hmm.
so they miss like the poof.
Yeah, but you know what you could do? You can go to the hairdresser and they can like trim it in a way that makes it less heavy,
Mm,
but you still have, and it'll give you more volume as well. Because that's what my hairdresser did to me. I have the same problem that my hair gets heavy.
mm,
Like now, look how flat it
mm.
is. There's like no life in it, and I washed it this morning, and that's like right after washing it is my most volume, and after that it
Yeah.
just dies down. Um, but I went to the hairdresser last time and I told her about this problem, and she said I can cut it in a way that's like kind of layered in the back,
Mm-hmm.
um, so that you have more volume in it and your hair gets lighter and you'll get more of your natural texture in it. Because I have curly hair on the back here,
Mm-hmm.
for some reason, only like this section of
On
my
the
head.
crown of your head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like genuinely pretty like that, and the rest just felt it's weird. I cannot. Hmm.
Which is because I never pictured you with curly hair. Because I know for me, my hair, and like now it's like day 3, and like I brush it. I don't care for my hair like it's curly. It I'm too lazy to do. Like I don't even blow dry my hair. But if I wash it and I let it air dry, it's all like quite curly. But the two front parts of my hair,
Are
they are
extremely flat.
like pin straight. So I have it's I don't know what to do with my hair.
Exactly. I was talking with my colleagues about this actually. And it was one that I knew her from a church we both went to like 7 years ago. And she used to have straight hair when I knew her. Now she always has like these really nice curls, but it looks like natural curly hair. So we were
Mm-hmm.
talking about it. And she's like, yeah, I just started doing the curly girl method. I still have yet to look up what that is.
It takes a lot of effort. I tried that for a
Exactly.
while.
Because she has really gorgeous curls now. But then I sent her a picture as a joke because whenever I brush my hair, I'll look like Hagrid. Like it'll stand like it's huge.
Yeah.
I'm just like missing a beard, and I could actually like drop a little photo in here.
Yeah.
But I sent it to her like because we were talking about how when your hair explodes like Hagrid, there's
Mm-hmm.
potential in it. So I'm like, what do you mean curls are possible or something? She's like, no, but there's so much potential here. You should do it. But I'm so lazy. Like
I'll see if I can show you a
because it's
picture.
also not like you do it a few times and then it's set. You have to do it every single time, and I
Yeah.
just usually I'm showering when Boas is sleeping, and I'm just hoping that he'll stay asleep until I can get my clothes on.
Yeah. This was my hair after brushing it.
Yeah, we're gonna drop this photo that I'm being shown in the video. You don't even look like you here. What the hell?
I think there's a Snapchat filter on there, but yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sexy. These are really old photos. This is so
Yeah.
cute. Aww.
Yeah, they're probably like 2021.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, hair. Yeah, what to do.
It's a strange thing. But so we're filming episode 12 right now already, and I feel like the past few months have been a whirlwind. How are you feeling about the podcast?
I am very happy that we started this podcast. I feel like what you mentioned in the beginning, we keep learning new things also about each other.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
it's brought up a lot of like emotions for me constantly, like going back and digging into things, and also with our like our top 10, and but also like the more vulnerable episodes, and the episodes we filmed with Gattle were also really fun, and we're planning to have more guests, and I'm genuinely looking forward. I think um for the fact that both of us are, you know, ADHDers,
What?
it I'm still quite impressed with our discipline and dedication to like filming every week and getting things pumped out.
We haven't quit yet. That's like
Yeah. Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah. So it was not like a, oh, this is like a 3 week hyper focus and then it just goes away. We've been at this for a while. So I think that's really cool. Um, I sometimes think like, oh, like our podcast is quite niche. Um, and we have like a lot to talk about, but eventually like there's only so much we
Yeah.
can get into.
Without like repeating yourself too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. And so that's also kind of like, I kind of like this whole thing that we did today. Like we had a whole different plan for today's episode, but
I mean, the whole start of the episode was just already, oh, we're going to be talking about Hireath, and 2 minutes later, just kidding.
yeah. Um yeah, to just like take a break and just talk about life and the phase that you're in now, and problems with your hair. Yeah, who doesn't have problems with their hair? If you don't, I'm really jealous of you. Um yeah, it's just,
Bald people don't.
it's nice to be able to not have to stick to like a certain schedule, and of course like we don't have to because it's our podcast. Like we can do what we want with it.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know what it's like for you, but I feel like for me sometimes there's pressure to like, okay, we have to talk about like a TCK thing, and we need to find like a good balance between like fun and funny and vulnerable and raw, and how do you not like overlap topics and things like that. But so we're finding
And
our
keeping it
way.
authentic as well.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, how about you?
I feel that because I mean, I like you said, I love that we're still doing this. I still really enjoy doing it. I'm not always very good at making sure the edits are done on time for our reels, but that's like what you said, the whole ADHD thing of when I'm in a flow, I can make like 20 different videos, but getting in that is difficult. And honestly, after work, I come home, we cook, we walk the dogs, we feed Bo, we eat, we put him to bed, and by the time he's in bed, you're just tired.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I am very much a follow the dopamine person.
Mm-hmm.
And there's about 100 other things that give me dopamine as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy editing, don't get me wrong, but it's just not always that
Yeah,
high on my,
you need to focus.
yeah. As well, like you said, I'm sometimes scared we're going to run out of things to talk about because I really enjoy doing this and I wouldn't want it to end after like 6 months because we're out of topics.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like also with this episode, we're just talking about life, and there's so many things in life that go on that might not always be third culture kid related, but I feel like we could talk about like there's this whole not movement happening, but um this past week a 17-year-old girl was murdered. Did you catch
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
And there's a lot of Heisa about that.
Uproar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
uproar
yeah.
about the fact that you can't walk home, bike home at night. And
Without being murdered.
she called 911, and minutes later when the police got there, she had been brutally murdered already.
Yeah.
So I feel like stuff like that, what it's like to be a woman in different countries,
Mm-hmm.
or just what it's like to be a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all topics we could talk about that aren't necessarily always third culture kid related, but I do think that for every listener, it's interesting
Mm-hmm.
because women can relate
Mm-hmm.
and men.
We don't know.
Well, no. I saw this. Funnily enough, I just saw this video this morning about a guy who was saying like, oh man, he was talking about how men need to do more to protect women from getting raped
Yeah.
because he basically his whole point was if 1 in 10 men are shit and the other 9 don't do anything about it, they might as well not be there.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, then you only have the creeps walking
Yeah.
around. And he was explaining how he used to ignore what he would see predatory behavior in his
Mhm.
friends, and he would ignore it. And then eventually that friend raped his other friend.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's partly on me because I saw it and I chose to ignore it. He thought that because I'm not part of the problem, I'm part of the solution.
Yeah.
But that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And just
Ooh,
the
this
awareness.
is a really good topic to like dive into.
Yeah, but just like the awareness of what's happening and
Yeah.
how you can protect women, because it's not you're not just protecting them by walking them home or being all macho.
Yeah.
It's also just starting the conversations
Yeah.
and being aware of.
Yeah, and calling out your friends, like the whole I don't really think that guys talk about this stuff like just in the locker room, but they call it locker room talk.
Yeah,
Like this degrading
being
way of
cool
speaking of women and stuff. Um
and always trying to up the other, and that's how these
yeah.
things often happen as well.
May I make a suggestion
Yeah,
that we wrap up this
and we
episode?
get into this on the next
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, cuz then we can just like really get into
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah, otherwise this one's going to be like 2 hours long.
So,
Is that okay for you?
yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
fine with
Okay.
that. That was our checking in episode.
Our really extremely random yeah, we didn't really know where this was going to go episode.
No, but I like where it's like ended because
Yeah.
we're gonna get into that next episode. I think it's gonna be a really good one because like, ooh, there's a lot there.
Yeah.
So these are two episodes, this one and next one, that are not really about being a third culture kid, but we hope you enjoy. Thank you for listening and sticking with us in this very random, all over the place episode.
We hope you could laugh as well.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, hair problems. Who doesn't have them except bald people?
Yeah.
We could always do that. Shave our heads bald if we're sick of it.
I'd rather not because it's taken me a year and a half to grow this bunch out. And yeah.
We'll see you guys next week. We appreciate it if you like, comment, share, subscribe, everything.
Ram bam.
Ram Fam. Thank you so much for listening.
Bye.
Bye.